welcome back. Today we're here to talk about our new indoor programme, and I have a very, very special guest with me today. Is someone who is going to head up the programme. So, Ross, thank you so much for joining us today, and it's so good to see you here as head of the indoor programme.
Yeah, no, excited. It's been a while. I think it's been a long time coming for us to do a junior indoor programme. I'm just happy to help, really.
Well, we're absolutely thrilled to have you on board as someone of your calibre. So, which is great. But I'd love you to tell the people at home, where have you come from? Where did you start your East Grinstead journey?
So, as you can tell from the accent, I'm not originally from East Grinstead. So, born and raised in Scotland, in Dundee. Moved down in East Grinstead in 2012, I think it was. And obviously been here ever since. Ex-international, numerous indoor, outdoor Europeans, 2 Commonwealth Games. Pretty much class this as my home now, really. 120 odd caps for Scotland in the Commonwealth Games. But the thing I take more pride in is the stuff I've done indoor. So back when I was playing in Scotland for Dundee Wanderers, a few teams, Dundee Wanderers, Kelburn and Means Hill, won the indoor league and cup numerous times. I think I'm the only person to win all you can win in Scotland indoor.
Wow, what an achievement.
And then, coming down to East Grinstead and being part of the history and breaking the record of most indoor titles. I think it's 14 we've got, so yeah, just like taking part in, to be fair, just being involved in East Grinstead indoor because they've got massive history.
Yeah, well, I know that when East Grinstead mentioned indoor, that the name Ross Stott isn't too far away from that either. So it's quite clear to see, especially from my point of view, the legacy that you've been able to leave, not only in outdoor but the indoor as well. And I know from knowing you personally that you love your indoor, and your indoor is the game that you're most passionate about, and that's why we wanted you to come and do the indoor side of things. Yeah. We've obviously spoke about some of your playing achievements, but I've got one more medal here down to my right hand side, which is actually the women's final medal from the season just gone, and obviously that was you in a coaching environment rather than a playing environment. A couple of questions on this. Firstly, how is it different when you were a coach compared to when you were playing? Is the pressure different? Is their nerves any different? Did you find it easier? Which one did you prefer? Did you prefer sitting in the stands and watching the things going on, or would you prefer affecting the game?
I feel more nervous coaching than I did playing, because I think playing, I'm quite confident when I'm playing. I know I might have influence on the game, but coaching is kind of like you can only give that information over. Equally, I enjoyed the other side of it, and this obviously gave me a bit of a wanting to do more coaching, and hopefully again this year with Theo we could do a repeat. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Which is amazing, and I'm sure we could sit here for hours and talk about the amount of medals that I've got sitting next to me. But it just shows that your credentials and where you've come from. I mean, yeah. So my next bit is to talk about your position, as head of the indoor junior programme. Obviously, I know you're doing some adult indoor stuff as well. But what made you kind of want to take on the junior side of things?
I think just honestly, I've got that passion and love for indoor. I think for me, it's about building the next generation and continuing the legacy of the club, really. Right, but I think now that I'm coming to the end of my playing career, I can kind of commit more to that and hopefully inspire, have that passion for indoor and take the club further and break the records. Because I think I said earlier on, we've got 14 titles, and I think we're the same as Slough. So ultimately my goal is anyway, is to get players to inspire, to keep going, go up to the women's and men's first team and win more titles for the club, really.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, me personally, I didn't get much chance when I was in the junior section to come and play indoor, and coming here and moving here and makes me realise I wish I had that opportunity. So I think that with someone with the expertise like yourself, I mean, there's not many places around the country that are going to have that opportunity, and it's fantastic that our juniors they're going to learn from somebody as successful as you. So, which brings me on to kind of my next bit, is that to you, what are the most important aspects of indoor? If you were going to tell a new player that's never played indoor before to what to work on, what would be your 3 key things as an example?
I mean, indoors all about basics, really. Like, if you, sounds stupid, if you can't pass a ball or trap a ball, like, you will struggle indoor because it's so fast. You can't really have that chance to make a mistake with a misplaced pass or mistrap. So I think that is a big thing. The enjoyment of it, really. Like, as I say, I prefer indoor. I think it's so much better than outdoor. I wish I could just play indoor and not worry about outdoor. And then the other thing, I think it also helps your outdoor. Like, when people say to me they've never played indoor or they don't like playing indoor, it kind of shocks me because I'm like, if you play indoor, it will make you a better outdoor player. Because it's so fast, you have to be quicker with your basics, with your decision making, thinking on your feet. It just improves your all-round ability. Equipment.
Now, we know that, indoor, okay, you might need some different shoes, but the thing I really want to talk about is actually your stick, because that's probably the most different thing, right, from outdoor to indoor. So,
I don't think you actually need an indoor stick these days. You can use an outdoor stick, but I've always played an indoor stick when I play indoor. It's just, if you can see, it's thinner. I feel you can feel the ball better. It's bendier than most of the outdoor sticks because you could flick the ball harder and quicker.
Hit it, right? So.
Yeah, and you could snap that shot off quicker. You'll see a lot of people putting tape right on the bottom of the stick, and that's just to help trap the ball because obviously you're not allowed to lift it. So what you don't want is a solid stick. Ball bounces off and goes in the air. So it just kind of helps cushion the pass. And like when you're receiving as well, you can't just stop. You kind of got cradle the ball. I think when I've coached indoor, I always go to a film called Mighty Ducks, which is probably quite old for some people. It's about ice hockey, and he teaches them how to receive the puck by using an egg.
Okay.
So obviously when the egg comes, you don't want to stop it because it'll break, so you've got to cradle it. You don't really need to use an indoor stick, but it definitely will help. I think the only thing is a glove. But I tend to use an indoor glove, which is effectively a cricket glove, just because, like you say, you've got your hand on the ground the whole time. You know the ball isn't going to come up.
Which again brings me on perfectly. So this year we're going all the way from under 10 or under 8s even. We've got going. So we're going to across the whole club now. yeah.
Right. I want us to be the pinnacle of what indoor hockey is in England, and then one thing I never managed to do in my playing career is get that European medal.
Now, we have one more thing that I believe has been brought with us today, and this is the Super Sixes trophy from last year, which is absolutely massive. And as you can, I'm a small bloke, but this is rather rather special and rather big. So just to finish off, tell me about the day. Tell me about the afterwards of winning this trophy.
I mean, the day is obviously tough because you play 2 games in one day, both hard games, and I mean that's why you play, isn't it, to win that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when that final whistle goes and you've won, it's just all your training, all the hard work. But I mean that's why we play, isn't it, to win that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've known you for a few years now, personally as well, and. When I saw the photo of this, I think that's the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face. And I'm very proud of this trophy. Across the club. But Ross, that was all my questioning for you today. Thank you so much for coming in and having a chat. Thanks very much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.